Hunter Rumours is an activity that expands on the hunter skill by making it both engaging and rewarding. A hunt master will assign a creature for you to hunt, and you must return the creature's rare part to them for your reward. Some of these rewards include loot sacks, which you can profit off of, along with experience that is very competitive to other hunter skilling methods. The only thing I'm interested in is the rewards relating to the collection log, so I'll be going after that. Welcome to my collection log series. Here's my log. Alright, I'm here at the Hunter Guild, and my goal right now is to green log the whole Hunter Rumours section. This piece of content has been released for over a month now, and from what I've seen so far, it seems like a max efficiency setup has been established, so I'm going to be following it and tackling this piece of content. So I've been trying to do research for a little bit. I was having a hard time understanding how all of this even works, and obviously over time I figured it out. But for now, my first goal is to make a block list. So here's an example of how the block list system works. So I don't want to do Razorback Kibitz because they're a really bad task to do. So if I get Razorback Kibitz as a task, that means other hunter masters can't assign Razorback Kibitz until I complete it from the current master I'm doing it at. So with that info, you can use all the hunter masters available to make a block list. The only master I'm going to be getting tasks from are from Tekko. Tekko is the hunter master that provides the most efficient route to green log in Hunter Rumours. So you can use this to your advantage and pick tasks from Tekko that you want to do. Which of course means the faster I can complete the collection log for Hunter Rumours. So it was stuff like that that confused me at first, at least based off the stuff I was reading off of. But anyways, let's go start off with the first step now. Okay, after 47 Rumours, I now have my block list set up. And man, I gotta tell you, some of these tasks take forever to do. So even though it's only 47 Rumours, it did take me a while to get this set up. So right here, Expert Tekko, all the things in yes are the task he assigns. And then all the creatures in the left highlighted in green are the task I'll be doing. The ones not highlighted are the ones that are blocked. Unfortunately for me, I happen to be 3 days late on this one exploit that was discovered, which involves Kebiti Tufts. I'm not really going to get into it, so I don't know how fast I can do completions an hour, but regardless, now that my setup is complete, time to start the grind. 50 Rumours. Get over here, you stupid bird. Okay, cool. We finally got a drop. It was around 73 or 74. I was spam clicking. But yeah, so we got our first piece and first collection log for that matter. That text is in the way. But yeah, looking great. Oh, that is great looking. Alright, so I'm now at the point where I actually understand Hunter Rumours, and I thought I would show what the max efficiency setup looks like. It's nothing too much. So I have a Ring of Endurance for its passive effect when I run. I have a Bone Crusher necklace, so that way bones are buried, which means less time dropping items. Max Cape, I mean, of course it's useful. And then when I get the full outfit, I'll be wearing the full outfit, but for now I only have the head. So I have the Hunter Cape to teleport to the Hunting Guild, the Quest and Whistle, I don't even think this is useful, besides checking your rumor when you first log in if you don't remember. Piscator's teleports to get to Kibitz, and then Orania teleport to get to Red Salamanders. I got Quest Cape for Close Fairy Ring teleport for the Sabertooth Kibitz. I got the Feral Scepter for Orange Salamanders. I got a knife in case I get depressed. I mean, it's for the Sabertooth Kibitz for the Deadfall traps. And then I have my cash stack for the Falconry, since you have to pay for that. Because you know, that's smart to have your whole cash stack like that. And the bank tab's pretty simple, I just have all those for when I need to resupply myself. So that's the setup, especially the cash stack. Meet me in the wilderness. So I ended up searching it up, but you can actually pay this guy 500k to get falcons for free every time. So that means I don't need to carry my cash stack anymore. So even though that's the case, if you do need help with Hunter Rumours, meet me in World 337 around Mage Arena Bank, and I'll help you out. It's on me. What can I say, I'm a great guy. Ooh, alright, Guild Hunter top. Sweet. Alright, 2 more pieces of the outfit left. Oh, and there's like the sack too, or whatever it's called. Of course I hit record too late, but literally the next sack I ended up getting the kit. So now I can put my supplies in there, which is great.
Oh, we live in hard times in 2024. I gotta unload my supplies. I can't have them noted to put it in the kit. I gotta unload them, but at least with my sister I can still insert that.
Alright, new collection log. Guild Hunter legs at 97 Rumours. Alright, we are at 100 Rumours, and we are definitely at a good pace. Everything besides the pet drops at 1 in 50 loot sacks, so we are pretty lucky so far. 200 Rumours. Ooh, alright, got the boots. So that means the very last thing is just a pet. Now that I have the full hunter outfit, I want to talk about the pet and the outfit's benefits. So when you have the full outfit equipped, the catch rate for hunting creatures increases by 2.5%, and the chance of receiving the rare creature piece increases by 5%. So while the numbers may seem small, these numbers do add up, and you'll be surprised how long you could take doing a task sometimes. The pet is only obtainable by completing Expert or Master Rumours. You would think doing Masters is the most efficient route for the pet, but Masters actually has a lot of very slow and undesirable creatures to hunt, which is why I'm doing Experts in the first place, as Experts has the best hunting list overall. While I actually haven't tested how many completions you can do an hour, it seems like it's around 20 Rumours an hour, and with the pet being at a rate of 1 in 1000, you could spend roughly 40 plus hours grinding this pet. But now that all of that has been clarified, back to the grind. 300 Rumours. Okay, 400 Rumours. So an update was just released yesterday, and in this update, Hunter Rumours was part of the update. And the long story short, some creatures were added and removed from almost every master. So what this means for me is, Tekko is no longer the most efficient hunter to go for, and Wolf, the master hunter, is the most efficient for the pet. And I'm basing this off this one post on Reddit since someone already theory crafted all this. So because of this, that means I have to redo my block list, unfortunately. So I'm gonna strictly grind out the quest and pet and try to get it over with before any other updates might happen. The reason I'm strictly focusing on Hunter Rumours now is because Jagex tends to have a habit of making some things really bad, like making things worse, like Forestry for example. It was really good, but at some point they nerfed the event spawn rate, and it's really bad is what it boils down to. So that's why I definitely tried grinding out that evil chicken outfit back in the day, and I'm really glad I did. But yeah, that's my plan now, since originally I was doing Chambers as the main focus. 500 Rumours. Okay, what felt like a little bit too many hours of trying to set this block list, I now have my block list. So I have Herbivore blocked, I have Sunlight Antelope blocked, Red Chichampa, Red Salamander, and Moonlight Antelope. I actually originally wanted Moonlight Moths blocked, because I feel like it's a little too click intensive for my preference, but I was just having too much troubles finding it or getting that task. So I ended up going with Moonlight Antelope, but if my decision changes, I'll probably try to grind it again and suffer. So if you look at the wiki page, for the master section, there's only 8 tasks in total that can be assigned. And if you look on the left, 5 of the tasks are blocked, which means I'm only going to be doing 3 in total, so that's a lot more efficient than what it used to be. So I'll be doing Dashing Kebits, Tekku Salamanders, and Moonlight Antelopes. So those are the 3 tasks I'll be doing. So with all of that finalized, I'm gonna hardcore grind out the pet, and so I can return to Chambers ASAP. Okay, cool, I just got scammed. This is up there in the saddest anime moments of all time. Okay, we are now approaching 600 Rumours. So with Masters being the most efficient route to go for green logging, I want to test how much completions an hour I can actually get to, since there's never been a number, since we keep getting updates that change the meta. I'll do a few hours of testing, since there is some RNG on how long these tasks can take to do. Right now, I am at 630 completions, So, anyways, let's start now. Okay, my timer's about to go off. Just use the timer on the side. But in an hour, I completed 17 rumors and gained 201 hunter experience an hour. I am maxed, so obviously your rates will vary. Also, I forgot to reset my hunter experience per hour within the first 5 minutes of testing. That's why the two numbers over there are kinda uneven. But anyways, time for more testing. Unless, you want to give me this pet so I don't have to keep doing these tests, right? Right? My 1 hour timer is about to go off for my second test, and I managed to get 20 rumors an hour. Oh, I just finished the task. Does that count as 21? I'm gonna count it as 21, so 21 rumors an hour. And then I also got roughly 217k hunter experience. Oh, yeah. I did not expect that, hence the spam. Oh my god, I am so glad. Ooh, got a quest input. Can I bother you for a moment? How about you go in my house, you little freak? But yeah, alright, so I need to look back at the clip and see when exactly I got this pet. I don't think I'm gonna figure it out, but hunter rumors have been complete and green logged. Roughly 671 rumors. Alright, I'm so glad. I can move on. Okay, I looked back at the clip. I got it within 14 to 18 sacks remaining. So that means I got it at roughly 649 to 653 rumors. Yeah, I would assume the hunter rumors per hour with this new method is about 17 to 20. Obviously at max efficiency. So, yeah. Surprisingly, I enjoy this more than Moons of Perel. But, anyways, let's take a look at the loot track. Actually, let's open the rest of these. Okay, I'm back, and since you can only get the quest and pet from expert and master rumors, take into consideration, with that in mind, I did 361 experts, got 50.9 mil, and masters I did 75, and got 5.88. So I got pretty spoon actually. Let's see, 75, let me add that. Okay, so that means I got the pet at 436 out of 1,000 rumors, so definitely spooned. And then taking a look at the loot for everything else, for adept, I got 736k, and what's the other one? Basic, got 305k. So yeah, not too bad overall. Should probably sell everything. My bank's been looking like a mess for a while too, so I'm going to clean that up. Oh yeah, during my second run, so the one I just did, I managed to get this big boy here, an adult version. It's like selling for what, 800-ish K if I recall. That's like literally. Alright, my Teku Salamander sold, and yeah, see, I'm not joking, it's actually pretty pricey right now, mainly because it's so rare and not much is in the game. Alright, now that Hunter Rumors is complete, I think it's time we continue on with my collection log journey. So, my last video was Chambers, and that's complete. And while I was doing Chambers, I was also doing Hunter Rumors. But now that both of those pieces of content are complete, it's time I show some of the progress I've obtained since then. So the clips you are about to see are events that happened during Chambers and Hunter Rumors. So I was doing a lot of content that I could do while AFK, and I mean true AFK. And Sulfur Nagawas were one of the things I was grinding. And at 853 KC, I managed to get the Sulfur Blades. Now, unfortunately, I did not realize I even got these blades. I either didn't get the notification or I just simply ignored it. So, because of that, I ended up staying here for a little bit longer to the point where I actually got a second pair. But regardless, this was a good thing to AFK overall because these Nagawas aren't that high leveled, and since I'm wearing max melee gear and the Blood Fury, I can pretty much stay here without using prayer or eating food. and those types of AFK grinds are always appreciated. So after that, the next day, I tried looking at other things I could potentially AFK while at work at my shitty job that I choose to stay at because, you know, I like to make good life decisions. I tried doing undead druids. I was AFK blood barraging, and it wasn't bad, but I felt like it was a little bit too slow. So I tried using the elite void setup, since the DPS is a lot better. And so I was testing that out for a good while, and it actually turned out to be really good. In fact, it actually turned out better than I expected. Since I'm trying to maximize my AFK as much as possible, I'm looking for content where I can either camp Blood Fury without having to worry about hit points, or do content where I don't have to worry about prayer as much. So in this case, since I'm wearing Elite Void has a prayer bonus of 6, and I'm wearing Devout Boots, and I'm wearing Ring of the Gods imbued. And not only that, I also have Rada's Blessing 4 since I'm using the blowpipe. So with all of that combined, that leaves me with a prayer bonus of 24, and that's a huge bonus. So I went and tested it out, and I was able to AFK for a whole 7.5 minutes, which is really good for AFK standards. I also went and tested without using the Ring of the Gods, and I was able to AFK for a little bit over 6 minutes, so even that's pretty good for what it is. So with all that being the case, that was my next AFK grind. The Mask of Ranul drops at a rate of 1 in 1000, and they also drop hard clues at a rate of 1 in 95 if you complete the hard combat achievements, that is, otherwise it's 1 in 100. And I was definitely glad I switched over to Elite Void, because not only am I getting more kills an hour, but I'm also getting a lot more clues an hour, and I was getting a lot of clues from these guys. I also managed to lose quite a few at times because I would just AFK for a little too long to the point where I even die sometimes, which is another thing too. If you don't replenish your prayer, you're pretty much dead in a minute or two. So anyways, after 6.5 hours roughly, in the first day, I was able to kill 952 druids. Day 2, I killed 1,797 druids. And then day 3, killing 2,285 that day, I finally got the Mask of Ranul after going 4 times over the rate. But the best reward that came out of this is the massive sex appeal of my character now. I think I used that joke actually in the Colosseum video. So those are the only 2 collection logs, AFK collection logs that I've obtained since then, during my Chambers and Hunter Rumor grind. And there's one more thing I want to go over before ending this video, and it's relating to my money investments. Since I have talked about it in previous videos, because money plays a big impact in my account for when I do other expensive alting methods. But anyways, there's quite a bit to cover, and in the end, there was a lot of talking, so I'm gonna try condensing it as much as I can. So in the beginning of May, it was brought to my attention about the imbued version of Amulet of Chemistry in the Varlamore Part 2 blog, and if it passes, the imbued version has a 15% chance of producing a 4-dose potion, and for this effect to work, the imbued version must be charged with normal Amulet of Chemistry. Jades are one of the necessary items to create them, so I decided to invest in them. Along with Jades, I invested in air, earth, and water orbs. All 3 of these are almost at their all-time lows, and while they are heavily botted, they've had a history of going back up at times whenever random bot bans occur, so these are a long time hold. In a previous video, I also invested in internal boots and Soul Reaper axes in anticipation for the Project Rebalance update when it becomes live. As time went on after I bought it, the price for Eternal Boots has gradually declined, so I ended up selling them for a loss of 50 mil. As for the Soul Reaper axe, I originally had 2. I sold one for a 22 mil gain, but the second one sold for a 260k loss. As more time progressed and I checked the prices of my other investments almost every day, I started noticing a trend that I tend to do. 1. I essentially have no strategy. I heavily rely on, oh, wait for update day, and honestly, that strategy does not work a lot. 2. I follow the crowd. What I mean by that is that I'll see a bit of people talk about investments, and that's when I'll jump in. When that ends up being the case, more often than not, that means you're too late and you're falling into a pump and dump scheme. Of course, it's not always the case, but it does happen a lot. So because of that, I started to get a little annoyed and decided to just take the loss and restart anew, and to change up my plan. A lot of it boils down to not jumping in once there's a lot of attention in an item, and to have more of a pump and dump mindset. And what I mean by that is to think, is this item gonna get dumped? Check the graphs, and be more observant overall, and for me to take profits, even if it's little. In the end, I just need to think about myself. It's honestly pretty cringe for me to have to share a negative 58 mil loss, but I've mentioned it before, I'm gonna be transparent with my money, so these losses are gonna be something you'll see as well. So with the negatives out of the way, I have profited some investments. One of the gains is Quarms. The grimy variant sold for a 23.7 mil gain, and the ungrimy sold for 11.8. Okay, well actually I guess that's all I profited in, actually. The only investments I have right now are the long-term holds, which is the orbs, and then Elder Malls. That one's actually something I'm going to be waiting for a little bit more. But yeah, that's progress on my investments, and now I'm going to wrap up the video with progress. So in my last video, which was Chambers, I did not go over how many collection log slots I filled. In video 12, which was Moons of Peril, I left off at 864 collection log slots. In the Chambers video, I collected 3 collection logs. In this video, I completed Hunter Guild, which had 6 slots, and then I got 2 AFK slots. In total, giving me 11 collection logs between last video and this one, which leaves me at 875 total collection log slots. So, we are getting pretty close to 900, but we still have a lot more to go. In the next video, I'm gonna finish what I previously started, so you don't want to miss out on that. If you want to see more of my collection log series, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you then.